The Times of India, 24th of June 2023, Galway, Growing Cultural and Administrative Impact of China in Border Regions. 3 years have passed since the Galwan clash, but given China's official media's critical coverage of India, there doesn't seem to be much chance of a change in China's stance toward India. Look at how the Tibet Autonomous Region, TAR, administration has worked to increase awareness of China's territorial claims among the population living in border regions during the past year. TAR authorities have been observed devoting unusually enhanced attention to border prefectures and counties, particularly during the last few months. Additionally, there has been a noticeable increase in Chinese government efforts to persuade Tibetan nuns and monks to convert Tibetan Buddhism to socialism with Chinese characteristics and spread it among the populace. The monastic management committees, established a few years ago to keep an eye on the devotion and conduct of monks and nuns, are now subject to more frequent inspections. On April 2, the Chinese Ministry of Civil Affairs published a list listing 11 locations within the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh with Chinese names while referring to them as Southern Tibet. As a result, there were calls to retake the 90,000 square kilometers of Chinese territory on social media in China, unlawfully asserted by China. Naturally, the posts referred to Tawang's religious and cultural significance as the birthplace of the 6th Dalai Lama. They asserted many similarities between Tibetan culture and Tawang's residents' religious views. In 2017 and 2021, China renamed 6 and 15 locations in Arunachal Pradesh, respectively. A day later, the TAR People's Government and the Ministry of Civil Affairs of China announced that Milan County of Ningxi and Sona County of Loka, both of which are close to the line of actual control between India and China and adjacent to Bhutan, would be elevated to the status of cities. This announcement had strategic ramifications. With this, both border counties are now directly under the administration of the TAR government of the Chinese occupation in Lhasa, which makes it easier to create infrastructure. The People's Liberation Army, PLA, began attacks against India from Marmong ethnic town in Lekpo Gorge during the Sino-Indian War of 1962, and this location now serves as the county seat of Sona. Chinese internet users noted that this action demonstrates China's resolve to not give up an inch of land and its commitment to fortifying, controlling, and managing the eastern section of the Sino-Indian border. Since early April, senior TAR party and government officials have also been active and seen in TAR border counties. From May 4 to May 9, Loka counties were examined by TAR party secretary Wang Junjung. He specifically asked officials to strengthen the party at the grassroots and strictly apply grid-style social management to achieve long-term stability, in addition to interacting with locals, farmers, and grassroots party cadres. He interacted with border guards, troops, police, and locals while working on the front lines of border defense. He emphasized bolstering border infrastructure and security while ensuring border residents' prosperity. Zhuan Yuan, Executive Deputy Secretary of the TAR Party Committee and the official overseeing matters about ethnic minorities, traveled to the border counties of Loka at the same time as the TAR Party Secretary's travels for a 9-day inspection, May 4 to 13. To address potential and hidden dangers to stability, he met with monastic management cadres and examined monasteries. Following visits from the Executive Vice Chairman and Chairman of the TAR People's Government to several border counties, the head of the TAR United Front Work Department, UFWD, Karmit Seton, also paid trips to locations close to the LAC. The latter visited with frontline party cadres and assessed the status of the border defense villages built in Communist China. There are also rumors of military action and infrastructure development near the LAC. Police and border patrol agents have been seen going to the Guj duty patrol point in Dimchok village. According to reports, the PLA of China has escalated patrolling operations in the Medog region, next to the Upper Siang district in Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, India, is 30 kilometers from Ningxi, where the PLA's Strategic Support Force, PLASF, has created a new electronic warfare facility, according to a report dated March 24. The PLA has completed the designs for the construction of oxygen supply systems in Tars Shagatsa, Nyalam, and Kamdu. The recent increase in visibility of Gyalts and Norbu, the Panchen Lama nominated by China, and the emphasis on monasteries and monks indicate that China's communist leadership prepares for the post-14th Dalai Lama period.